Hey everybody, Kevin Elliott here at Home Dabbler. We have had a very exciting morning here at the Home Dabbler compound, and you can probably see behind me why. Look, honeybees. I have just some old honey boxes right here under my carport that I've been storing. Have had no bees in them for a long time, but it's springtime, and in the springtime bees will actually start splitting off their hives and looking for new homes. Well, that happened to us this morning under my carport. Just a little while ago, probably 30 minutes ago, this box looked like this. I know, right? Crazy, crazy. Okay, so I want to explain what happened here in case you see something similar happen around your house this spring, because the bees are very active in the springtime. I want to make sure you know what their behavior is. Are they dangerous, and what you should do if you have a bee swarm take up residence in your house, or in my case, under my carport. So what they'll do is they will take a portion of the hive, they'll make a new queen, and they will start looking for another place. They send out scouts to find another place. And in the meantime, what they'll do is ball up somewhere, like you may have seen this before, on a fence post or under the eave of your house. It's really scary sounding and looking. But what they'll do is then they'll send out scouts and they'll find a new location to live. Once they find one, once they settle on where they want to go, that whole swarm will pick up and go there in a big mad tornado of bees. That tornado of bees will then surround the queen at their new home, and in this instance, that's their new home right there. They just chose my stack of old bee boxes to try and live in. They'll put the queen in the middle, and they'll pile up in a big ball right at the front of the hole there, the little entrance, and they'll push that queen in there, and then all the bees very quickly, in a matter of minutes, will go down in there and try to start making their new home. And you can tell this is their entrance where they're going in and out, because if you look close, you can get down in here and see the bees coming in and out, and then they have a flight path. They're going that way. They're going in and out, this flight path, to start building up comb and to start trying to find food, okay? Amazing, right? I can't believe how lucky we are. This is gonna be a free hive for me. So what I'm gonna do is let them get settled, and then slowly I will move them out into the yard and put them in a proper configuration that they need so they can start to live their lives. So here's some things you need to know when bees do this, when they swarm, is the big question is, are they dangerous? Oh my gosh, there's a tornado of bees around my house. Are they gonna hurt us? The answer is, it's highly unlikely. When bees are trying to move from one location to another, they're very docile. They are very vulnerable. They don't have a home. They don't have any food. And so they're not really thinking about attacking you. That's what, like you see, I'm sitting here right now, this close to them, no protective gear. They couldn't care less about me. They're not thinking about me at all. The only way that they would attack me is if I were to go into that box and they felt threatened. But as long as you leave them alone, they're okay in that phase. If you see a bivouac, what we call a bivouac, that big ball of bees that comes somewhere under your eave or on a fence post in a tree or a bush, the best thing you can do is to leave it alone. Don't try and exterminate it. Don't freak out. They're going to leave. It's just an intermediate phase. You can call a local beekeeper or call your local extension office. Every community has an extension office. Just Google your local extension office, and they will send a beekeeper out to come and rescue that hive and take it home. What happened to me is the end of the cycle. This is when they found the new home and they actually come to it. So I lucked out. I have kept bees in the past, and so I can take this and put it out in my yard and turn it into a viable hive. But I wanted you all to see this. It's one of the most amazing things that you will ever see in nature. It's unbelievably impressive. And if you ever want to read a book, an amazing book on this, there is a book by a man named Thomas Seeley called Honeybee Democracy that you should look up and read, and it explains the science behind what's going on right here under my carport. Okay, so thanks for coming along on this. I can't believe this happened to us, and hopefully I'll be able to show you this hive throughout the summer and maybe teach you a few new things about bees. Thanks.